U.S.'s Secretary of State Antony Blinken is back in Israel for more talks, after discussing the Israel-Hamas war with regional leaders in West Asia. He also held talks with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over the escalating conflict. This is the top U.S. diplomat's second trip to Israel in just a week. During the visit, Blinken reaffirmed America's support for Israel to defend itself from Hamas, as well as the willingness of the U.S. to aid the country.
We're determined to stand with and for innocent civilians who suffer primarily as a consequence of what Hamas has done on all sides. We come to work together as well to ensure that this crisis, this conflict doesn't spread to other places. And we come to think together about a way forward for everyone in the region.
Since October 12th, Blinken has visited Qatar, Bahrain, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates and Egypt, in what reports have called it a last-ditch attempt to reduce the impact of a potentially catastrophic all-out Israeli land assault on Gaza. Meanwhile, the American President Joe Biden has warned Israel against occupying Gaza. In one of his most notable public calls for restraint, Biden said that any move by Israel to occupy the Gaza Strip again would be a big mistake, as the Israelis respond to this month's terror attacks by Hamas.
I think it'd be a big mistake. Look, what happened in Gaza, in my view, is Hamas and the extreme elements of Hamas don't represent all the Palestinian people. And I think that it would be a mistake for Israel to occupy Gaza again. But to going in and taking out the extremists, the Hezbollah is up north, but Hamas down south is a necessary requirement.
The comments made by the American president amount to one of the few times he has called on Israel to use some sort of restraint in responding to the Hamas attacks. Despite sending warnings, Israel to take restraints. The U.S. has pledged full support, which is unconditional. American warships have arrived in Israel, so have aircraft and reportedly $2 billion worth of munitions. Along with the United States, other Western allies have said that they will support Israel as it prosecutes what Israeli leaders say will be a prolonged war.